Puffy Royal and the Purple Luxe collection, how do they compare? That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. Hey there, I'm Wes with the Slumber Yard, and if you didn't know, over here we review all things online beds, and we like to put beds head to head to ultimately answer some of the questions that you might have, like which one will be right for you. So in this video, we're taking a look at the Puffy Royal, which is one of Puffy's top tier beds, and it is a hybrid, and we're putting it against the Purple Luxe line, which consists of the Rejuvenate, Rejuvenate Plus, and Rejuvenate Premier. And for the purposes of this video, I'm mainly going to be focusing on that Rejuvenate since it is the entry-level bed and stacks up best against the Puffy Royal. So in this video, we're going to talk about everything that you need to know about these beds, including their similarities, differences, firmness, feel, whatnot, and pricing. And at the very end, I'll try to have a final verdict and answer some of the questions that you still might have. But let's just get right into this comparison and talk about the Puffy Royal versus the Purple Luxe line.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
So before I get into everything that you need to know about these mattresses, I do want to say that Puffy and Purple, the brands, did send us these beds for free to test them out, review, and talk about them. But if you order them online, they'll be backed by the following policies, starting with free shipping. Now, the Puffy Royal mattress is actually a bed in a box, which will ship right to your house in a big old box. All you gotta do is drag that thing inside and start ripping off all the packaging. The thing will expand in front of your eyes. Now with the Purple Luxe line, these beds will actually get to you through a process called white glove delivery, and that's basically where a local delivery team will bring the bed to your home full size, sometimes even set it up for you, and sometimes even haul away your old bed for free. So that's kind of the first major difference. It's basically just how you want to get the bed to you. And another one comes in the sleep trials, though it's very minor. The Puffy mattress is backed by a 101 night sleep trial, and Purple has 100, so basically the exact same. Now once these mattresses are in your possession, you can get free returns within that trial period, but hopefully you do want to keep them. And if so, Purple is backed by a standard 10-year warranty, and Puffy actually has a lifetime warranty, so a little above and beyond in the Puffy department, but both pretty good warranties. And if you need to check out any more about them, you can head down below in that description box. We'll have some more information down there. But let's just jump right into this comparison and first talk about the Puffy Royal mattress. What does it feel like? How firm is it? And what is that construction underneath the cover? So the Puffy Royal is made in the United States, and it has a foam encased border with pocketed coils, then a transition layer with some zone support, then another transition layer. Above that is memory foam, then a neutral feeling foam on top, and the whole thing's wrapped up in a machine washable cover. Now this used to be Puffy's top of the line mattress. They actually just came out with a brand new one, the Puffy Diamond. Look for a review on that really soon. But basically, it's a really luxurious bed from Puffy. But what does it feel like? You know, that's something that a lot of sleepers are asking. You know, you might like memory foam, you might like neutral foam, or you might like something completely different. Let's talk about that right now. Now this bed does have pretty much a soft neutral foam hybrid feel. You know, since it does use some layers of memory foam, you might feel them a bit, but because of those neutral foams on top, that will be the predominant feel of this bed. So you will get a little bit of body conforming qualities in the mattress from those lower layers, but in general, it will be pretty darn neutral. It's easy to rotate between different sleeping positions on the Puffy Royal because it's pretty responsive. You know, some beds have memory foams that are really slow to respond, but all of the memory foamy qualities in the Puffy mattresses are pretty darn responsive, meaning you can change between different sleeping positions almost effortlessly. Overall, the Puffy Royal is just a soft, accommodating bed that we think most sleepers will really like, and it has a bit of pressure relief as well. Now, in terms of firmness for the Puffy Royal, it's pretty accommodating, but it is on the softer end of the spectrum, so we would say it's between a medium and a medium soft, maybe a little bit softer than that, but in general, it'll work great for any strict side or combination sleepers, though it could work for any sleepers, whether you sleep on your back, stomach, side, or combination, but just know you're getting a pretty darn soft mattress. Now Puffy does make a number of other beds that do have slightly different firmnesses. The Luxe will even be a little bit softer than the Royal, and the original Puffy mattress will be right around a medium, so at the time their firmest bed, but who knows with the Puffy Diamond. We're gonna try it, and you can definitely subscribe to this channel to see our up-to-date review on that mattress once we get it. Now some X factors for the Puffy Royal mattress are that washable cover that I mentioned, so that's really nice if you want want to, take that off, give it a deep clean, and keep your mattress or bedroom nice and tidy. Also, the bed has its zone support transition layer, and the whole idea behind zone support is it's supposed to keep your back in more of a neutral spinal alignment as you sleep. The intention is to maybe help you if you have some chronic pain or something like that, but basically just to give you the most advanced tech in a mattress. So we've pretty much talked about the Puffy Royal. Let's jump over to the Purple Luxe line, starting with the Rejuvenate, and I'll mention the Rejuvenate Plus and Premier a little bit, but they're pretty similar beds, so we'll be focused on that Rejuvenate. So it is also made in the United States. It comes in at 15.5 inches thick, which is pretty darn thick, so you're definitely getting a lot of layers inside of it. Starting with a thin layer of support foam, then you've got their 3-zone support pocketed coils. Then you have the Gel Flex Grid Plus, and there's a foam border around that. On top of that is their dual comfort foam layers, and the whole thing's wrapped up in a quilted Eurotop cover. Now the Rejuvenate is 5 layers, but if you spend up for that Rejuvenate Plus, you'll get 6 layers and another inch of height to your mattress, and that is basically another layer of their dual comfort foam. Now that's all well and good, but if you want Purple's top tier mattress that they currently offer, that would be the Rejuvenate Premier, and it comes in at a whopping 18.5 inches thick with 9 layers inside. It actually has 2 layers of the Gel Flex Grid Plus and a layer of Talalay latex foam as well. You're definitely going to want to get some deep pocket sheets for pretty much all of the Purple Luxe line, but in terms of their feel, they're all pretty similar, and they're all going to have pretty much a responsive, pillow top feel. So the other lines of the Purple mattresses, the Premium and the Essential, all those beds have pretty much a unique feel. They utilize the Purple grid, and when you lay down on them, you can really feel it, and it is something that's very unique. But with the Purple Luxe line, since it does use a couple of layers of foam above that purple grid, you can still feel it, but it's not going to be the main feel of your mattress. Instead, the Luxe line is really bouncy, really responsive. I think all of the beds in the Luxe line are some of the most responsive Purple beds I've ever tried, and they're just going to have more of a traditional pillow top feel, though you can still feel some of that purple grid if you feel around for it. Now, the major differences between the Rejuvenate, Rejuvenate Plus, and Rejuvenate Premier are going to be in firmness, but you do get more support and pressure relief when you go up to those higher models. So the Rejuvenate is right around a medium firm on our firmness scale, so it should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And just know that firmness is subjective based on how much you weigh, so if you're a bit heavier, you might find beds to be softer because you have more mass, and if you're a bit more petite, you could feel beds to be firmer. But in terms of the Rejuvenate Plus and Rejuvenate Premier, those will be softer than this one, so definitely check those out if you do want a bed that's softer than that medium firm, and we'll have their full reviews linked down below in the description so you can learn all about their firmnesses and all that. But let's just stick on that Rejuvenate and talk about price and exactly how it compares to the Puffy Royal. So I do want to preface this whole section by saying that mattress brands like Purple and Puffy do like to change their pricing and promotions constantly, so this is as of when I'm recording this video, but you should be able to pick up a Rejuvenate mattress for around the $5,500 mark for the queen size. So it's not going to be a cheap bed. In fact, this is part of Purple's Luxe lineup, and you will be spending up more for those other models, but they might be offering some sort of discount or promotion or even some sort of gift, so definitely check down there to see if you can save some money with the Rejuvenate. Now the Puffy Royal retails for around the $3,700-ish mark for that queen, but Puffy is one of those brands that are usually offering discounts and promotions and sometimes even, a free gift as well. So as of when I'm recording this video, you should be able to pick up that Royal for around the $2,400 mark for that queen size. So a pretty darn good deal for a mattress of this quality, and definitely check down below in that description to see that deal. And if you do decide to use it, it helps us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate any support you want to give us. So that's pretty much the story when comparing the Puffy Royal to the Purple Luxe line. But at this point in the video, let's give you our final verdict. What do we think over here at the Slumber Yard, and which bed is right for who? Well, if you're looking for a pretty thick, really luxurious bed from Purple that's around a medium firm with a responsive pillow top feel, I would definitely steer you towards that Rejuvenate. And if you wanted something a bit softer, you could check out the Rejuvenate Plus or Premier. Or if you want something with more of a soft, neutral foam feel that will be a bit softer for sure, around a medium to a medium soft on our firmness scale, and you want to save the most amount of money possible, then I would check out the Puffy Royal. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. Both are pretty nice beds. I've had the chance to try them both and could definitely sleep many nights on them. But what do you guys think? Would you try either one, or are you gonna buy them? write us down below. We would love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, and you can always subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.
You've been watching my Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. Slumber Yard. Come on now. My Slumber Yard. Like and subscribe.